Actually, my mother put me in a very cute little school when I was 3 years old. You have a lot of fun at that time, but you don't learn very much. And my teacher was very nice. She actually sent me to Stone and Cameron, where she had studied. But when I saw the many male teachers, I wanted to study with a lady. So I told my mother I was afraid of the men and I wanted to study with a lady. So she got into the telephone book and looked up, and we went to Edna McRae, who didn't want to take me at first because I wanted to start in the summer. And she said, well, you don't know enough and all that, and finally talked her into it. And I found out when I got into her class that I didn't know enough. But I hung in there, and I was so happy that I went with her because she was a teacher. I mean, you had to learn. There was no fooling around. So I learned an awful lot from her, and it gave me a good foundation because I wasn't a natural. So it took a while, but I was so thankful that I had her. And then she brought in a teacher, Betty Gore, that had been in New York, who had worked with Agnes DeMille, and she taught for a while at the school. And she helped me a lot, especially to grow a little bit with point work. So after school, after you graduate from high school, I spent a year, we called it full-time with Edna. And you took all the classes, beginning classes, intermediate classes, tap classes, character classes. We didn't get jazz except when a teacher would come through the city, she'd grab them and say, come and teach one class for us. So my kids learn what it's all about. So we got bits and pieces, no modern at all. I never had any modern classes until I started dancing at the opera.